Well, that's not good.
But
He wants to connect to my Facebook. Well,
we don't.
so we can either do that, or I don't know how we get connected to the other one quickly, so. If
Can you
Steve,
sign in?
if Steve
to
can
Facebook?
repost to that one, it'll be live on mine. Should have tested that earlier, apologies. Okay, we're gonna go live.
All right. Good morning, Fair Oaks Village. Nan Danford here. We're bringing you the holiday version of the FOVEC Live Village Update, which we bring you once a month at the end of the month to let you know what's going on in the village. I am coming to you live from our beautiful little village here in Fair Oaks, where everyone, all the locals are wondering, when is this park going to be done? Nan Danford here. I am the president of FOVEC, and we have a somewhat abbreviated version of our live update today. We are going to be giving you village updates like we always do, including chamber news. Other FOVEC news, upcoming events, and also how you can get involved with FOVEC. So I'm going to let Keith Walter and I are hosting today. I'm going to let Keith get started with our village updates.
Good morning, everyone. And happy holidays. So the Chamber provided us with one update for this month, and that is they're going to announce the winners of this year's Best of Fair Oaks. That'll be the 8th annual awards night. It's scheduled for the 18th of January. As usual, it'll be at the Northridge Country Club, 5:30. Costs are still to be determined. And for more information, use the link you see on your screen or give the Chamber a call. Nan, back to you.
Okay, thanks so much, Keith. So we have a couple of new businesses joining the village this year. One is the new Palm Street Brewing, which if you haven't been to the village recently, you may have missed the sign, but it's right on the corner of Fair Oaks and California, where the old Feingold's building was, and more recently, Walter Nash Jewelry. So I have the pleasure of interviewing the owners of Palm Street Brewing as soon as they let me in. And we'll get to know Derek and Sarah and what their plans are. Oh, here we are. Good morning.
Palm Tree Brewing.
Palm Tree Brewing. Yes, I said Palm Street. Sorry. Derek, Sarah? So this building is really cool if you haven't been in it, and they have wonderful plans about what to do, what they're going to do with it. But it includes, there's a vault, which I believe they're going to make into seating, and it's actually going to be a brewery. Let me see if I can find them. Derek, Sarah? Oh, you guys are up there?
We're just going through some stuff because I met with the architect yesterday.
Oh, okay, cool.
Hi.
Here comes the man himself down the stairs. You're live on Zoom and Facebook right now.
Right on.
Good morning. Happy New Year. Merry
Good morning.
Christmas.
Aloha.
Hope you guys had a great holiday so far.
Definitely. Love Keith them.
That's awesome.
I met with the architect yesterday. Our first round of layout, and everything is looking really, we've got some really good things going on.
So why don't you tell us about, how you came to this, what made you decide on this location, and what your plans are? We'd love to hear all about that.
Wow. Okay. It was almost a tragedy of errors, we had a place at Hazel and Greenback, and we didn't follow through with the purchase on that. So the owner didn't extend our lease. So we had to move out of there in June. So we searched for another place and we found a place off Main and Pershing in Orangevale. And we had a big contestment of our ABC license from the back neighbors. And instead of pursuing that and going through a lot of hurdles, we decided to go after Plan B. So I have a friend that I've been doing some fundraising with, Ali, and his partner was Brian. And so we got together and we started talking, and he referred us to Keith that owned the building, and we were just looking for a lease. And when it was all said and done and going back and forth, we just I said, just give me a number. Let's get a number here. And so he never thought about that. And after a little arm twisting and a lot of bantering, we bought the property, and we couldn't be happier. So there was that contestment that happened and back on Main Street, and the owner's not extending our lease. We were in limbo for a year. So
Wow.
but it was a blessing. It's a blessing.
Absolutely.
And I've been a member of the chamber here, and I know some people here, and it's always been a very, very warm community. And when we got a chance to be across from the park and be a part of the community, and we have the boardwalk, which does bands, and hopefully be able to help book bands here and really kind of help this community thrive. This is our wheelhouse right here.
Awesome. That's great. So I'm excited and would want to know, and I'm sure everyone else would want to know, what are your actual plans for this part of the building, and what do you see it happening? I'm going to turn the camera around so you can kind of show us what you're thinking here.
Well,
Like what's going where?
so we're keeping the vault as a talking point. So
Okay.
We're going to put an interior door that's actually going to be our refrigeration.
Oh, okay.
We're going to take the safety deposit boxes that are in here, and we're actually going to make the safety deposit boxes the pedestal for our bar out here.
Oh, that'll be
So
super
we have a little
cool.
history going on. So our bar is going to go here, and this is going to be the serving point, and this will be where we do our dishes and what have you. All this gets opened up. Where you see this is actually going to be an elevator.
Oh, wow.
We're actually putting a rooftop patio.
Oh my gosh, that'll be
And
awesome.
we're engineering it, and they'll be able to hold 49 people. So
Sounds
we're
fabulous.
then changing the stairwell to go this way and then up out. And here is where we're going to put our brewery equipment. We have a 10-barrel brewing equipment that's going to be here, and it's going to cover about a third of this floor and be a little bit compact, but we'll be able to do about 300 barrels a year,
Wow.
which is going to help us with supplying this community with some beer and also our tap room. We'll have a little refrigeration over there, and then this is where it really gets cool. So this right here is open up, and it's lanai doors. If you don't know what lanai doors are, that's something in Hawaii that's near and dear to our hearts. It opens up typically to a mountain range or an ocean, but in this case, it's going to be the park.
Yeah.
So it's going to completely open, and it's going to be really kind of cool. And then we're going to design this opening right here as like the opening of the openings. Like if you've ever seen something from like the rainforest in San Francisco, that little place that's over on off the Embarcadero, and then it's just welcoming. So we're going to have something really cool that's going to happen there. And then this is actually Tommy's idea, but that wall is going to turn into a live foliage wall.
Ooh.
Grow with lights, with light, the
Grow lights. Mhm.
and it's going to be all tropics there.
Oh my
you
gosh.
get that nice musty feel of the islands.
That sounds
know.
super awesome. That is very, very exciting. All of that stuff. It's and what is your time frame? How long do you think that's going to take you?
So I'm kind of holding my feet to the fire here. So we're hoping that we will be open on 1 September. We're giving plans and permits 4 months after, and right now we're going to a change of use permit, and we're hopefully going to have our permits out. I'm hoping April, May, and then we're going to be off to the races.
That sounds so exciting. It'll be a great new addition and just bring more people and more vibrancy here to the village. And Palm Tree Brewing, so the one on Hazel and Greenback that he's talking about, if any of you have seen that, they actually took a spray off car wash and made it a brewery. So just imagine what this place is going to look like. They're miracle workers already. So Anyway, I want to thank you so much for taking the
No,
time this
Thanks for coming.
morning.
We
and
appreciate it. We appreciate
And
it.
we look forward to seeing the progress as you move forward with your plans and put it all together. And so excited to see it open.
We'll definitely do some
late
posting
summer.
along the way, and we're open to really kind of embrace the community and do some great things here with the community to bring more people out to see what wonderful place this is.
It absolutely is, and we appreciate that. Thank you guys so much. Okay, so let's get back to the schedule here. There's another new business coming in. They've actually already opened. It's called Terrestra, and they are an upscale home store. They're across the street from the Palm Tree Brewing. Have a great day, you guys. And they are, the people who own it have lived in Fair Oaks for quite some time, and their store was in Mill Valley in the Bay Area. It's north of San Francisco, you know, in Marin County is a very upscale kind of area. And they have wanted to bring their store to Fair Oaks Village for quite some time. And recently the spot became available, and they have installed their store and are open. They've been open just a little bit through the holidays, but they plan to do a big grand opening early this year. They're not ready to do interviews or anything like that yet. They also have a lot of online business, so this will serve as their base for that as well. So it's lots of handcrafted home accessories, kitchen items, and things of that nature. And here's the storefront here. It's right next to between Gabri Real Estate and O Cafe, where Rewind Trading used to be. So you can see through the windows here some of the cool stuff that they have. I hope you can see that. Anyway, we'll look forward to having them be open more often and getting to know them a little bit more. And we'll be doing an interview with them sometime in the future. So Keith is going to tell us a little bit more about some other FOVEC news. Go ahead, Keith.
Thanks, Nan. The thing that I'd like to share with everyone is many of you know that the park has taken a little bit longer than we had all hoped that it would take. And that's been very disruptive to the local businesses. And one of the next major steps in the construction is the repaving of the roads, which I think everyone would agree is desperately needed in the village. The question becomes, how do we do that so it's not even more disruptive to the local businesses? And there have been a couple of ideas floated. One of them that had been talked about was closing off entire sections of road. And, you know, in talking with some of the local businesses, that would be just so destructive to their business. Everything from making it difficult for customers to get in to simple things like trash pickup and delivery of product. And so we have worked with FOVEC and some of the merchants to put together a petition, basically asking the county and the park to make sure that when they repave the roads, they, at a minimum, keep one lane open so that the customers of these businesses can continue to get access, and the businesses are not any more negatively impacted than they already have been. That petition can be signed at the Fair Oaks Brew Pub. We're also looking at whether we can put it online for those of you who can't make it down. And I hope that you'll make the time to go down and read it. And if you agree, sign the petition. Nan, back to you.
Thank you so much, Keith. I muted there while the screechy brakes were coming through from the water truck. FOVEC also in our December meeting, as we always do, elected our new slate of officers, and some officers remain the same. I will continue as the FOVEC president. Our vice president is Denise Frazier, the owner of EJ's Little People. We have co-secretaries this time around, and that is two people sharing the secretary duty, and that will be Vicki Walter and Allison Calspeak. Both, we really appreciate them taking on that role. And our treasurer will continue as Barbara Beck. Barbara is a retired CPA and she's amazing as well. So we're really, really grateful for the people that we have serving on the board. We also have committee chair members that help take us into the future as well. Our January board meeting is coming up on January 3rd. It's from 5 to 6 at the Old Fair Oaks Library at 4200 Temescal. That's across from the community clubhouse that is under construction. And everyone is welcome to join. That's where we make decisions on what projects we're going to do moving forward and just get updates on things that we are doing to help the community. And FOVEC also has our winter social coming up. This is our annual winter social meeting, and the intent of this is to bring the merchants and community members together to see what they would like to see from FOVEC and how we can help them be more successful and bring more people to the village. That is on February 8th, and it will be from 5 to 8 at Shangri-La. So look for more details on that. You will find that on our website. And also you can always contact me at president@fovec.org or send us a message through social media if you prefer. Then we do have a few events coming up. Most immediately, Shangri-La is doing a fabulous pre-New Year's Eve dinner selection. So that is this Friday and Saturday night. Sounds absolutely delicious. They're going to have oysters and lobster and caviar and beef tenderloin. Yum, that sounds so good. So you can make reservations by calling Shangri-La or going to their website and booking a table. And then they will be closed on New Year's Eve and New Year's Day, as will Brahma. And I'm not sure about the rest of the restaurants. And then we have the ongoing events in the village, which this list just continues to grow and grow, it seems like. So the Village Car Show is always the first Sunday of the month, and that's from 8 to 10:30 here in the village. It's a really great time to see old classic cars put on by vintage cruisers. The Blossoming Path has a metaphysical class every Tuesday. It's only $10 and it's from 7 to 9, and there's a different topic each week. Every Thursday night at Brahma, there's trivia night, and that's from 6 to 8 p.m. Wild Runners hosts 2 runs per week. On Thursday at 6 p.m., they have the community run, and on Saturdays at 8 a.m., no, the Unity Run is on Thursday and the community run is Saturday at 8 a.m. So those are both great times to get together with other runners and run along the river and get to know one another while being good to your body and exercising. We also discovered there is a weekly dog walk here in the village, and that's Wednesdays at 8:30. It's weather permitting, of course, and people just meet at the corner of California and Fair Oaks Boulevard and walk with their pooches around the village. Another great way to get to know your neighbors and have fun with your pup. And then the deli does the open mic night, and that is the second Tuesday of the month. It starts at 6 and goes till 9, and that's at the Fair Oaks Coffee House and Deli. So see, lots of things going on here in the village. FOVEC also invites you to get involved with FOVEC. Our only focus is to make the village a better place to work, play, and live by doing what we can to enhance the village. And we always need more help, and would love to hear everyone's ideas and have their input. You can get involved by becoming a member or just volunteering or becoming a sponsor. We have 3 levels of sponsorship. We have the gold level, which is at $500. We have the silver level at $250 and the bronze level at $100. Our gold sponsors for 2023 were Fair Oaks Co-working. That is up on the hill across from O Cafe. That's a great place where you can go and work and use the computer. And actually, if you're from out of town, you can stay the night. They have a couple of rooms up there. Nan Danford Properties, a local realtor here focused on Fair Oaks primarily. That would be me. And also Dream Vacations. That's Keith, and he plans and helps people plan fabulous vacations all over the world. If you're not following him on social media, you should. You would see the amazing places that he goes. Our silver sponsors for 2023 were Fair Oaks Living magazine, and that is a magazine focused on Fair Oaks. It features a local family each month and has lots of other great information. You can contact us if you'd like to get that magazine if you're not already getting it. It goes to about 10,000 homes currently in Fair Oaks. And EJ's Little People. Denise Frazier is our vice president, and she has owned that business for quite some time. And the business has been around since the 70s, cutting children's hair and making their first haircut and their haircuts as children be a pleasurable experience. And then our bronze sponsors for 2023, we have quite a few, and we so appreciate their support. Quick Stop Market across from the apartments up there on Fair Oaks Boulevard. Sherry Lovis from Lion Real Estate. She is our basket wizard. She makes the most beautiful gift baskets for all our fundraisers. Isaiah Mobile Detailing. He's an auto detailer who will come to you. Lyra Boutique, another newer business here in the village, featuring European fashions at great prices, and they're super cute clothing. The Fair Oaks Brew Pub, the originator of the Renaissance in Fair Oaks. The Brew Pub, we so appreciate Gary and Way as well. Relationship Therapy Center, counseling service here in Fair Oaks Village. Ships and Trips Travel, that is Trudy Vasquez, and she has been a long time community involved in our community here in Fair Oaks, and also offers amazing vacation options if you're looking to do something like that. And that's it. So we wish everyone a very, very, very happy new year and much success, joy, and health in 2024. We would love for you to join us at a meeting, become a sponsor, and get involved with us. And we thank you so much for tuning in and spreading the word and coming to the village and enjoying yourselves. Our next update will be January 31st, same time, same place. Hope to see you then, and Happy New Year to you all. Thank you, Keith, so much.